Separating the truth from the lies. Delivering the goods underneath the chemtrail Noonan, Georgia sky. You're about to receive a dose of a real shock treatment. Take a look. Indonesia's skies waking up to this today. Totally red skies. What's going on? What's going on out there? At the beginning of the video, you saw some freakish weather from Italy, from Brazil, a cloud that looks like a rolling pin, and now this in Indonesia. This is the big picture, folks. It's almost like Earth is in a revolt. Why? Because man has been a pretty piss poor steward with it, with the chemtrails, the poisoning of the rivers and oceans, the overfishing, and the geoengineering, I should say, tampering with the weather, playing God. It's almost like Earth is revolting. Now, we're not sure exactly what's causing this. Apparently, it's pretty baffling to their own citizens. So there must not really be any real explanation as of yet why the skies are red. Now, could it be that Indonesia is a heavily non-Christian country? Could this be a sign from God? Don't know. But what we do know is it's mighty strange. So is the weather, the Franken weather that we saw at the beginning of this clip. And it's happening more and more. The coming collapse, climate collapse I should say, as Dane Wigington talks about. So what's going on here? That's not normal, folks, and this is not a filtered video. Not filtered at all. So yeah, you can subscribe to News Overload. This is a sensory overload in my opinion. I find that very strange. Look at this. Now, I was thinking at one point that there was a Nibiru, but I started rethinking this because a lot of the Nibiru community would blame it, saying Nibiru's here, Nibiru's coming, that's why the chemtrail in the sky and dimming the sun and all this other stuff, but I'm rethinking this whole thing. I don't think there's any other real planets, in the sense of planets out there. Alright? And I'm beginning to really think that this is a closed system, as in a dome literally over us. Now, I know for some that's far-fetched out there that are Christians, but believe me, I had to wrestle with this idea for a long time, but it makes sense. The earth is God's footstool, right? And coming alien, all of a sudden talking about alien is going mainstream, and soft disclosures and all this other nonsense, and this stupid Storm Area 51 for aliens. It's ridiculous. Totally ridiculous, but, there is going to be a fake alien invasion. I have a hunch there is. Many people do too. RFB says there's chemtrail in the sky in part because the heavy metals will act as a good screen for a hologram. We'll see, but this doesn't look normal. There's a lot of not normalness in the world today. I got to check out that girl that spoke before. What was it? The UN? I don't know. Someone made a comparison to the girl Hitler, that young girl that Hitler used. So there's mighty strange and weird things going on. People want to vote for commies, fall in the way of faith, Franken foods, chemtrails, fluoride and chlorine and crap to tap, toxins in the water that are forced upon the population. We are truly living in the end days, the last days. This is not normal, folks. I mean, if it is normal, you could tell me how it's normal. But apparently it's not for them to make a big deal about it and post this on the internet. I've never seen anything like this. Have you? Nah. The whole sky pretty much is red. Now watch, as time goes on, it gets even more red. You can look this up. Red sky. Indonesia. It's right there, folks. This is Earth, not Mars. This is Earth, not Mars. Blood red skies unsettle Indonesians. We'll see what kind of excuse they'll give us. While smoke from forest fires in Indonesia often simply obscure visibility with a choking haze, parts of Sumatra Island recently witnessed blood red skies due to the interaction of sunlight on particles from the smoke in the air. Oh, well, there you go. There you go. So I guess every time there's a fire, the whole entire sky turns red. Is that correct? Let me tell you something. This is bullshit because I've been to Helen, Georgia. I think it was a year ago when Helen was on. There was a fire, not there, but around. All right, and the whole sky didn't turn red. Fires happen all the time in a lot of places. The whole entire sky doesn't turn red, does it? Not to my knowledge. Not what I've witnessed. And why would they be unsettled at that? Is this the first fire Indonesia ever saw in its life, in its existence? This is Earth, not Mars. So they want to say it's sunlight reflecting off of. Now wait a minute. It just got done saying forest fires often simply obscures visibility with a choking haze. All right, so it should just be a haze with a fire, a smoky haze. And in the next breath, they're saying it's the sunlight reflecting off of particles. So which is it? Which is it? So normally right here it says smoke from forest fires in Indonesia often simply obscure visibility with a choking haze like it does everywhere else. Parts of Sumatra Island recently witnessed blood red skies due to the interaction of sunlight. This doesn't make any sense. They just got done saying it normally does a choking haze like a normal fire does, but this one is going to make it turn red because of sunlight? Yeah, okay, all right. I'm not buying it. And why would it startle the Indonesians, the residents there, the people there? Okay? They should go, oh, well, it's just the sun reflecting off of the particles from the fire, even though we've never seen that before. You see what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm not buying it. And if this was normal, then why would this even bother making the news? Why would Pastor Paul Begley even mention it and saying that's just not normal? It's strange news. All right? So there you go. There you go. I'm going to leave it at that. Until next time, folks. I'll see you next time on the shock treatment. Unbelievable. That guy's hilarious. What's up, Facebook and YouTube? It turns out that aerosols are what cause in a fire cause the red sky. Aerosols, you said? Is that what you said? And then it wants to, say, well, aerosols from natural and human activities, natural processes and human activity. No, not natural about particulates like that in the air. It's chemtrails. That's what's doing it. That's your human activity. That's your climate change. Get the freaking memo. Unfreaking real, man. Unbelievable. Whoa, this just in order for a red sky to occur, aerosols must be present. Look at this. Whether it's from natural, it says whether it originate from natural or human activity. Yeah?